Hi, today I'm going to talk about the resources that I found helpful as a vegan. I've been a vegan for 3.5 years and I don't know if I could have lasted that long or kept going if I didn't have these resources. I'll talk about the useful websites that I found so far. One of the first websites that I discovered was 30bananasaday.com. That's like a forum for high-carb raw vegans. When I first went vegan, it was because I had really bad skin, and on that forum I would just look up before and after pictures of people who had acne and then went on this high fruit diet, and you can see in the after pictures the big difference that it made. And I would also search the forum and look at the testimonies of these people and what they did and how long the results took. That was a big motivator for me when I saw all the results that people were getting, and even for me when I started this diet, my skin cleared up so much, and that was just consistent with all the things that I read and saw on that website. On that website you can search any topic about diet, nutrition and health, and you'll be able to find a mountain of information and even references to other websites that are useful. So I recommend checking out that website. That's probably one of my favorite websites, and you can even have your own page on that website. So there are over 25,000 members. There's people from all over the world on that website. Another website that I recommend checking out is nutritionfacts.org. The doctor in charge of this website is Dr. Michael Greger, who's a general practitioner and specializes in clinical nutrition. He compiles a lot of research and he sifts through it and he compresses it into little videos about certain topics like the effect of meat consumption on cancer, and he talks about superfoods, all different little topics, and I find that I'm watching almost every video because they're so interesting and they're not that long, so they're worth your time. Another website that I recommend is PCRM.org. Dr. Neil Bernard is the main person in charge of this website. He's got a blog on that website where he talks about different topics, including diabetes. That's his specialty. He has reverse diabetes in his patients that he put on a low-fat, whole food, plant-based diet. There's another website called drmcdougall.com. Dr. McDougall is also a medical doctor who has treated his patients by using a whole food, plant-based diet, and you can read testimonials on his website. He's got a lot of newsletters with different topics. You can look up almost any topic on nutrition on his website and you'll find great information on there. On his website he also has a lot of recipes. There's just so much on that website that I recommend having a look at. There's also the website forksoverknives.com. Some of you might have seen the documentary Forks Over Knives. I actually found out about the website a different way. I actually have one of the cookbooks. I watched the documentary later on. I found it really encouraging and interesting to watch the testimonials of people who had transformed their bodies and their lives by adopting this whole food plant-based diet. And you see their cholesterol drop, they lose belly fat, and all sorts of illnesses that they used to have on their standard American diet just went away by changing their diet. So it was very encouraging to watch. So the Forks Over Knives website also has a lot of recipes by chefs even. Another good website is notmilk.com. This is basically an anti-dairy website. So you'll see a whole list of links to articles written by different people, some of them doctors. You can see all the bad effects of milk on the human body, and you can read about the propaganda that is promoted by the dairy industry you can read about the cruelty that it involves as well. Another website is ravediet.com. On that website, you get links to resources about cancer. The ravediet.com shows you testimonials of people who have reversed their cancer by eliminating the meat, dairy, and eggs from their diet and just eating fruit, veggies, whole grains, and legumes. That one is especially useful for people who have cancer, or if you know anyone who has cancer, just refer them to that website. And if you're just interested yourself, then have a look at that. It's not as well known as the other websites that I've mentioned, but I thought it was worthwhile to look at. As well as websites, there's an app called chronometer.com, and I started using this website when I first went on a high raw, high carb vegan diet. So I was eating a lot of fruit when I first went vegan, and I just wanted to make sure that I was getting enough calories, because fruit is so rich in water and fiber and so low in fat, which is usually the bulk of calories in a standard diet, that you have to make sure that you're getting enough calories for your body weight and for your activity level. And you can see how much protein you get as well. You'll see that you get more protein than you actually need. If you have any comments or questions, just comment below and I'll try to answer them. Thanks for watching. Bye.